What's going on, Kicks Gang? It's He Kicks back with another dope sneaker unboxing, and welcome to Pickups of the Past, episode 11. I'm super excited to bring this sneaker to you as I don't have a ton of them in the collection. I definitely need to add more of this particular silhouette to my collection, and I'm gonna be doing that very soon. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and smash the notification bell so you guys can get all my videos on demand. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the sneaker. The sneaker I have for you today is the Nike SB Dunk High Wolf in sheep's clothing. And as you guys can see, I'm kind of giving away one of the designs, but that's okay. That's the outside of the sneaker. As you guys can see, starting from the bottom, we've got a mostly red outsole. We have that center patch that we have on all the SB Dunks done up in black. We've got the red bottom that peeps out, but then we have an all black midsole with red stitching that kind of kicks it off. The upper on this sneaker is some of the most premium suede I've ever seen. It's a special type of suede. I'm not even sure what it's called, but that's why they call it wolf in sheep's clothing, because it's literally like sheep wool. It's so soft, it's so plush. Hopefully I can get that to kind of zoom in and focus for you guys. But the entire upper comes in this crazy suede. We've got these really dope thick off-white laces. We've got the white Nike check that comes on the inside and the outside. The cool feature to this sneaker is underneath the Nike check on both sides of both sneakers is a jagged tooth-like pattern. Almost looks like scribbles or scratches, but it comes out to look like the wolf's teeth. I think it was actually designed with the wolf's teeth in mind. It's just a super dope collab, and once I saw that you could customize it, I was definitely set. This was earlier on in the collection, and I've always been a big SB fan. I wanted to get this design and only on the outside, but I was really nervous. As you guys know, with a lot of the other sneakers that have come out, usually you can do a little bit of water and acetone, but you got to be really careful of the materials on the upper, whether it be suede or leather, because acetones, nail polish remover, and things of that nature will just destroy the shoe. This particular shoe, I was able to use 91% isopropyl alcohol and a little bit of water. I've seen people on some of the more recent shoes use straight alcohol and actually rub the design off. This was a really good design that was embedded pretty deep, but I just think that's a really dope concept. We got teeth on the outside of both of the shoes, and then I left the Nike checks on the inside the same, so honestly you get a little bit of both. These have the wolf's teeth design underneath them as well, but I decided to leave them the way they were so that we kind of have a little bit of each. And then normally while walking, most of the time you just see the wolf's teeth design anyways. Everything else on the upper is typical Nike SB, and then of course we've got the Nike Air tag up on top. The one thing that I miss on this tongue though, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's just a really thin tongue. I'm really a big fan of those really thick fat tongues that they had on a lot of the older OG SB Dunks, or even a lot of the SB Dunk lows. And then let's go ahead and look in at the inside, which is really dope. I hope you guys can see this. It's mostly all black for the insole, but as you can see the little wolf's teeth with blood dripping from them in the back, and that's on the left shoe. On the right shoe, we've got the same tag, and then of course that tongue is in that white off-white color. Let me go ahead and pull the laces out and see if we could see the inside of this one. And again, it's pretty minimalistic, but again, it has the wolf's teeth with the blood dripping on the side, and then not too much else other than that, but it kind of ties the whole concept together really well. And then having the teeth on the outside as being something that's customizable, I thought was really dope. These laces also, as you can see, are that super fat lace, old school fat lacing that we used to get back in the day, and I really like that. I honestly wish they would put that on more shoes, and I like that as something that they do with the SB Dunk. Like I said, I don't have a ton of SB Dunks in the collection. Now you guys are seeing this one. You guys saw the 420 edition White Widow SB Dunk High, and just recently I was able to show you guys the Tiffany Diamond Dunk that I was able able to pick up from the sneakers app as well. It had premium leather and foul snake skin on it, which basically is a leather paneling that almost looks like the design of lizard or snake skin, which was super dope. So I only have 3 SB Dunks in the collection. This was actually the first, believe it or not. I was not a big SB head to begin with. They have grown on me tremendously, and I want to add a ton more to the collection. One of my big favorites is the ray gun. Also too, I'm super excited because coming up on the 14th, they're releasing another colorway, a purple colorway of the lobster dunk that they had done in yellow, blue, green, and red in the past. And then another really cool thing, Kyrie Irving plays for the Boston Celtics, and they've done Kyrie shoes that have modeled based off of some of the older SB Dunks, like the lobster dunk they did in yellow. He's also got another collab coming up with Concepts, which is basically made to look like the sand pyramids, the purple sunset, and then it's got the Illuminati eye and the pyramid in the back. It's pretty dope. But I just like the SB Dunk in general, and I like that they've done the SB Dunk Kyrie collabs, and I hope they do more of those as well. I've not had any luck with those Kyrie sneakers, like the Kyrie Ray Gun or the Kyrie Lobster. Most of those are exclusives to Concepts, so unless you're able to get out there and basically camp out overnight, they're pretty hard to get. And as you guys know, with my disability and stuff, it's not easy to camp out out of state and overnight for things like that. Hey, if I was healthy and I was driving, I'd be up there and I'd sit out there for days. But anyways, let me go ahead and give you a couple more up close looks. Look at that premium suede. Look at everything the shoe has to offer. The right and the left are exactly the same. They are set up in a monochromatic fashion. I made sure that I had the same amount of teeth showing on the right as I did the left, but the cool thing is you can customize these in any way that you want. The material that they use that you can rub off is similar to the material that they used on the Lance Mountains, and just a little bit of acetone and water with a Q-tip and a good amount of scrubbing will get that off. Another thing I noticed too is this particular model of the SB Dunk seems to be really comfortable. I don't think there's any additional technology in them, but SB Dunks have just traditionally always been really comfortable, made for skaters, made to be low to the ground, and I think they always kind of focus on comfort to begin with. But this shoe is really comfortable on foot, and as you can see, I had the laces kind of dangling out. That's because I've actually worn these before, and the suede and the materials on this are very thick, which makes this a great shoe for the fall and winter, which is when I usually wear this, because they keep my feet really warm. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the review. Like I said before, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. Think positive and have a great day. It's Heat Kicks. I'm out.
One token get you slump hunching big shit. Real shit, you a little bitch, pull up. Bad bitch, and we getting lit, talk shit. Bullshit, talk cash strip, sauce strip.